And we are here now due to Mr. Kabir having a bond violation. This is our third bond violation report that we have had. Our first bond violation. So I guess let me start up. Mr. Kabir is charged with driving while intoxicated. He was ordered as a condition of his bond not to consume alcohol, illegal drugs, or unprescribed controlled medication. Sir, I'm up here. I'm not on the floor. Up more. Look at me. You're charged with driving while intoxicated. You're facing up to 6 months in jail and or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews of the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer be appointed to represent you, sir.
On July 4th at 3:49 a.m., officers observed a vehicle in a moving lane of traffic sitting idle with damage to the front passenger tire. The defendant was sitting in the driver's seat, slumped over and asleep. Officers woke the defendant and he exited the vehicle. He had red, bloodshot eyes, slurred speech, and unsteady balance. Standard field sobriety test was conducted, and a 6 of 6 on the HGN, 4 of 8 on the walk and turn, and 0 of 4 on the one-leg stand. The defendant refused a breath sample, and blood warrant was obtained, and a blood sample was taken.
Are you on something now, Mr. Kabir?
No, Your Honor. I'm not.
How old are you, sir?
26.
What do you do for a living?
I'm the owner of a healthcare consulting firm.
Are we able to go send someone now, Tracy?
No.
Mr. Kabir, if you have a drug or alcohol problem, you better address it. Because if you don't, and I see it becomes an issue, I'm going to address it for you. I promise you're not going to like the way that I do it. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor. May I?
Just don't. The only thing I want to impart to you that the drugs and alcohol stop now. I'm making it a condition of your bond not to consume alcohol or any illegal drugs. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor.
I'm going to randomly test you. If I find that you're consuming, I will revoke your bond and put you in jail. If it becomes a repeated issue, I will put you in a rehab facility. Mr. Kabir.
I have bipolar and schizoaffective disorder. I have bipolar and...
Then alcohol is not helping the issue, Mr. Kabir. It's only going to exacerbate anything. No more. Do you understand?
Yes, Your Honor, at this time, I'm not on any substances. I take multiple medications for my mental health issues, but I'm not on any unlawful or illegal substances. I'm only on prescribed medications.
Okay. No more alcohol. Do you understand?
Yes.
No smoking marijuana. If I test you for marijuana, are you going to test positive? Okay. Don't. So GPS with a 9 p.m. curfew for now until we know that he's not out and about in the middle of the night. I'm going to have you now go to the jury. We're going to be signing a reset. After that, I will have you take your seat in the jury box, and then we'll be back with you shortly, Mr. Kabir. Okay, how's this? I put defendant must find full-time employment. Why are you trying to leave?
Sir, I was not trying to leave. I just needed to use the restroom, so I wanted to request and ask the officer. I didn't want to disturb you while you were in the middle of session.
Right. Don't disturb me, and you just can't walk out. You have to ask for permission. When you walk out, we issue warrants. Do you understand?
I wasn't looking to walk out whatsoever.
Okay. So tell me, you said you own a business.
Yes, sir.
What do you do exactly?
We help treatment centers, or we specialize in bringing in new patients into healthcare treatment centers, specifically alcohol and opioid addiction treatment centers.
You have a monthly income from this.
Yes, Your Honor.
How much money do you make a month?
Well, right now the business is still in a growth stage, so we revenue, but I don't take personal income. I take a small amount of personal income, so you can say $2,000 to $3,000 per month as of current.
Where do you live?
At my parents' house.
Yet you drive a BMW.
Yes, Your Honor. The revenues of the business are over that amount.
Okay, so you need a lawyer to represent you in this. And it would behoove you to get one really, really quick, because one of the conditions on your other DWI is don't get in trouble and probably not to consume alcohol.
A peer report every time the case is set on docket, no new law violations. Install a IID device in the vehicle, no driving without permission of the court, no drugs, no alcohol. Plan to obtain a scram device, and to submit to drug and alcohol testing at the court's discretion.
Did he have a curfew as well?
No, Judge.
He originally had a curfew, Your Honor, but because there were no issues with that, we had it removed.
Okay.
Yes.
And so now our first bond violation report that we had was September 23rd, 2024. And in that one, he had been in lockout for failure, I guess, to pay. I don't know, which is weird because we normally always pay for all of them. A second bond violation report was filed January 6th, 2025. Where I guess he was in lockout again because due to no recalibration of the device. And we now, February 4th, 2025, have a third bond violation. And in this violation, the defendant was ordered to obtain a scram device and to refrain from alcohol consumption and not tampering with the device. The defendant's scram device has reported one consumption event that occurred on January 16th of 2025 at 11:55 p.m. It was also confirmed by a scram analyst as well. Correct?
Yes, Judge.
Okay. So,
Yes, Your Honor. So,
yes.
yes. So to begin with the first amended order for pretrial, so if the state wants a copy, I have a.
Friday, January 17th. The scram device picked up a peak TAC of 0.078%. And then established a zero baseline once again for the dissipation rates of the alcohol at 9:05 a.m. on January 17th. Say it again. 9:05 a.m. January 17th, 0% TAC was reestablished for the dissipation of alcohol.
Okay, and for those dates, the ones that match on what I'm showing you is State's Exhibit 2, the bond violation report, can you please, do you recognize this?
Yes.
Can you please read the details of the violations here?
Yes, it says the defendant was ordered to obtain a scram device and to refrain from alcohol consumption and not tampering with the device. The defendant's scram device has reported one consumption event. The confirmed alcohol consumption occurred on January 16, 2025 at 11:55 p.m. This information was received on 1/17/2025 and confirmed by a scram analyst.
Thank you. We pass the witness.
Okay.
All right. Good morning. I just want to, if you could turn to, I believe it was and I would ask that Your Honor, again, not revoke the bond, keep it as is. My client's here. There hasn't been any warrants for his arrest issued since he's been coming to this court, and in the allegations itself of the underlying offense, there is no allegations of injuries or accident to persons. So again, just take into account that you need to take into consideration flight risk and safety of the community. Nothing that's been established here in this hearing or outside of this hearing should lead the court to believe that my client is a flight risk or a danger to the community. And with that, I'd ask that you not revoke the bond, Your Honor.
And Judge, these devices are used.
Say it again.
These devices are used all the time.
Well, their use all the time is
Just so-
irrelevant to needing an expert to testify on that.
Absolutely. I absolutely appreciate your tenacity. I have done everything in my power not to revoke his bond. He is on bond for a DWI in another county. He picked up a DWI here. He's had not one violation. On the first violation, I didn't take him in. He had a second violation. I didn't take him in. Now he has a third violation. It would be unreasonable for me not to. I told you that there was no tolerance in this
case, you yet refuse to comply with bond conditions. I find by clear and convincing evidence that you refuse to comply with bond conditions, and I have bent over backwards not to put you into custody. But now we have a positive blow. We have someone who has testified to it, and I believe it. So I am now revoking your bond. He goes with you.
We have the positive THC or stuff.
He had a positive THC, right?
Yeah,
As well.
that we sent him earlier this week.
He also tested positive for
THC.
marijuana as well.
At the end of the day, this case wasn't just about alcohol, devices, or court rules. It was about trust, and Kabir broke it again and again. The judge gave him chance after chance, but by the third violation, mercy turned into accountability. Sometimes the hardest part of justice isn't the punishment. It's realizing the system can't keep saving you from yourself.